Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video, we are going to learn how to add Shopify order details in Notion database. So let's suppose I have a store on Shopify and I want that whenever a customer places an order, the details like name, email, product price should be automatically added in Notion database. Doing this manually will be a tedious task, and that's why I completely want to automate this process with the help of Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Shopify and Notion. Pabbly Connect runs on two principles, which is trigger and action. Here as my trigger application, I will take Shopify, from where I will receive new orders, and in my action application I will take Notion, where the details will be added automatically as soon as the order will be placed. If you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to add Shopify order details in Notion. For this, we are going to create automation between Shopify and Notion with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. After browsing the website, we need to sign into our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on sign in. But if you are a new user, click on sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in. And here a dashboard has appeared showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I need to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders that I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, you just need to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow. And now I need to name my workflow and then select the folder in which I want to save this workflow. So first, let's name this workflow as how to add Shopify order details in Notion database. Now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders that I have created, and I want to select all automations and click on create. Now as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger in a workflow, but as many as action applications as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to add Shopify order details in Notion database, which means whenever I will receive Shopify order, the details will be added in Notion database, which means whenever I will receive order from Shopify, this complete workflow will get triggered. So here my trigger application will be Shopify. And here my trigger event will be new order. Now I need to make connection between Shopify and Pabbly Connect, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this URL will act as a bridge to connect my Shopify with Pabbly Connect. So reading this help desk given below over here, I will make this connection, and to make this connection, let me take you to my Shopify account. So this is my Shopify account and this is the dashboard, and on the left hand side I can see all the options. Here I need to click on the settings below. And then on the left hand side, I can see this notifications. I have to open this, and then I have to open this webhooks. Now over here, I can see this create webhook option. So I have to click on this, and my event is order creation. Then here my format will remain JSON, and over here I need to enter my webhook URL which I am provided in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So let's go back to Pabbly Connect, and from over here copy this webhook URL and simply paste it over here. Now I need to enter my webhook API version. So over from here I can see this latest version. So I have to enter this and then simply click on this save. Now webhook has been added successfully. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect, and over here we can see waiting for the webhook response, and under this it's written now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. This means so as to get the webhook response over here, I need to do a test submission or do a test purchase, for which I need to go back to Shopify, and in my dashboard on the left hand side I can see all the options. Here I need to click on this online store, and from here I will make a test purchase. So let's say I want to get this chair. So I will click on this buy it now, and over here I will enter all the dummy details. So let's say My email address is new378@pablitudes.com. The country is India. First name is new, last name is user. Address is Old Street. City is Bhopal. State is Madhya Pradesh. Pin code is this. And now I need to enter the payment details. So let's say my card number is 1. So I'm entering some dummy details over here. Then my security code is, let's say, 111. And then name on the card is new user. I want this on cash on delivery. Now I simply have to click on this complete order. Now my order has been placed successfully. The email address is new378@pablitudes.com. The name was new user. Address was this. Total price of the chair is 2950. Billing address is this. Now we need to go to Pabbly Connect and check whether we have received all the details there or not. So let's go back to Pabbly Connect. And over here we can see we have received the response. Here I can see my total price. Then I can see my chair price. Then over here I can see the state, which is MP. Name is new user. Country India. City Bhopal. Address Old Street. And all the other details. So this means Shopify is connected with Pabbly Connect. And now whenever I receive all these details, I want to add these in my Notion database. So I will move on to my next step, which is action step. And here I will choose my action application as Notion. And here my event as create database item. Now click on connect. If you have an existing connection, you can simply go with save. If you don't have one, click on add new connection. And over here we need to click on this connect with Notion. As I have already logged into my Notion account, over here I need to select the page in which I want to add these details. So here let me take you to my Notion account. So over here I have created this database by the name Shopify orders. So let's go back to Pabbly Connect. And over here this is my database. Now I have to click on this allow access. And authorization successful. So Notion is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to move to my next step, which is adding all the details. So over here I can see all the fields that I have added in my Notion database: name, email, product name, product price. And in the Notion I have added these fields: name, email, product name, product price. So I'll go back to Pabbly Connect, and over here I will enter all the details with the help of mapping. So I have received my response from Shopify orders. So here I will simply click on the Shopify and enter the product price as this. Now I need to enter the product name. So I will follow the same process and enter the product name as chair. Now I need to enter the email address. So my email address was new378@pablitudes.com, and then my name was new user. So over here I have used this process mapping. So this process is very important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static and the information will not change even if you have received a new response. Over here, if I manually enter my name as new user, I will receive new user on every new response. But I want to keep this as dynamic so that every time I receive a new response, this keeps changing. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping. Now, after entering all these details, I have to simply click on this save and send test request. And here we can see we have received the response. Now I have to go to my Notion and check whether I have received these details being added there or not. And here I can see I have instantly received the response. The name was new user, email address was new378@pablitudes.com. Product name was chair, product price was this. Now, so as to check whether this automation is working perfectly fine or not, let's go back to my Shopify and do another test purchase. So over here, I need to buy this mobile. So I'll click on buy it now. And then I will enter my other details. So over here, I have entered some dummy details. The email address is latest3@pablitudes.com. The country is India. First name is latest. Last name is user. Address is New Street. City is Indore. State is Madhya Pradesh. Pin code is this. Now I will enter my card details. And the name of my card is latest user. Now I simply have to click on this complete order. And here I have successfully placed my order. Now as soon as I place my order, these details should be added in my Notion database. So let's go back and check whether these details have been added there or not. And here we can see we have instantly added these details without any manual efforts. So here The name is latest user. Email address is latest3@pablitudes.com. The product name this time is mobile and the product price is this. So to summarize, we took Shopify as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL. We did a test purchase and received the response over here, after which we took our action application as Notion, where we made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered the database in which we want to add all the details, added all these details with the help of mapping, simply clicked on the save and send test request and received the response as these details been added in my Notion database. So we have successfully created automation between Shopify and Notion with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.